After a very, very well event, TMB Promotions by Rick Morones Jr., we are live now. We have an interview with a very special boxer, Miss Devany Cuevas. She made her pro debut at the TMB Promotions. We're going to go 5 rounds with Devany here. I'm hoping she doesn't knock me out in any of these rounds, but if she does, it's okay. I've got a pretty good doctor. We are joined by Devany Cuevas. Devany, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good too. Thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm kind of a little nervous here. Like you kind of went for your debut. I'm talking to a 1-0 fighter. You won your first pro bout. It was against Leanne Torres. So I'm shaking in my boots because, like I said, I don't want to get that jab or that left cross and get knocked out.
Sir.
We got to get through the questions first before you do that. But again, appreciate you having us on. This is our Sweep the League Spotlight, going 5 rounds with Devany Cuevas. So first and foremost, we want to wish you the absolute best and congratulations on your victory. I got to ask you, what was the feeling like after winning your debut bout against Leanne Calderon?
Oh, thank you so much for your wishes. And after I won, I got off the ring and it was like, I was telling my parents, like, I didn't know, like, what was going on in that moment. I thought it was just a dream, like, I had won. And then when we were in the back, training or, taking all my gear off, I looked at my dad and I was like, we did it. And it was like, it was pure excitement. And I was so proud of myself because I put in, like, months. That was years of training and months of training as well. So I was super proud of myself. I was super proud of my performance. And yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking to you at the press conference, and that was one of the interviews that we ended up doing at the press conference. And I just remember telling the guys, I was like, this is going to be a tremendous bout between Leanne and Devany. It's going to be probably one of the bouts that's going to be most anticipated. And it actually was one of my fight of the nights. It was one of the great, bouts for the TMB Promotions. But the crowd was, it was electric there. We enjoyed it from start to finish. So the crowd was amazing at the TMB Promotions event. But as far as the crowd goes, what part did the crowd play in your pro debut? And we're talking as far as did they help calm your nerves down? I mean, did you feel a little more excited, encouragement? Because where I was standing, I definitely heard cheers for both of you. But I believe your family was right next to me, so I had a little bit more cheering. But how was that crowd playing for you?
Oh, gosh. They gave me a lot of encouragement. I was like, all these people came to see me. I can't let them down. I have to win one way or another. So they helped me calm my nerves down, of course. They gave me a lot of encouragement. One of my amateur fights, my family, my crowd, they were chanting my name. And I heard them as well on the very last round. It was like the very last 10 seconds of the bout. And they were like, Dev. And it just gave me like this excitement to keep on going, to not let them down. So, yeah, it was a lot of encouragement from their side.
Yeah, it was brilliant. That atmosphere was awesome. And I kind of started thinking, like, I have to be neutral, because immediately you got to be neutral. But I'm standing in Devany country right there. And I'm like, I can't chant. But it was very, very good. The crowd was simply amazing. But going from the crowd atmosphere to a more personal atmosphere, what was the atmosphere like with your family, after getting that victory in your debut? Because like you said, you came off the ring, you were going to the back, and it's just kind of like, this is a dream. And then when you finally kind of snapped into it and you looked at your dad and you said, we did it. But as far as the entire family, because when I saw you come back to where the crowd was, it was just like movie star red carpet treatment. Everybody wanted a picture. I was lucky enough to go up to you, say congratulations. And after that, I had to put my gloves away and not get autographs or anything. But how was that atmosphere for you with the family aspect?
Well, my grandparents, they were there. And whenever I went back to them after I won and everything, I went back to them and they've never seen me fight like before, not even in amateurs. This was their first time seeing me fight. So I went and I hugged my grandma, and she was like, you don't know how proud I am of you. You did it. You've put a lot of work into this. And then my grandpa, he told me the same thing. He was like, I'm so proud that you're wearing my last name on your shorts. And they were crying, and then they made me cry. And my mom came in and she told me the same thing. They were all just super proud of me. Not because I had won, just because there was a lot of people that were doubting me. And at times I would doubt myself too. So my mom always told me, keep on going, that I was gonna do good. And she was like, why did I tell you? I told you this from the beginning. And it was just amazing. Like, they've given me so much support throughout this last few months. And until now, like, we look at the fight and everything, and my mom still gets excited. She's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going to get an anxiety attack. I got to get away from this. And I was like, lady, calm down. You already know the outcome. But it's just, they're really proud of me at the moment. And they were really proud of me back then too.
It was a great moment. And I kind of was, I had to follow the fights afterwards, and, just looking at you and your family there, and amongst other boxers, there was a lot of boxers that came out after their bouts. They were with their family. I have to say, I grew up in San Antonio. I've been here my entire life. So the background on San Antonio is family. It's so close and close-knit city that family is family, and seeing it after your debut and after your victory, it was a really touching moment. I'm glad I was in the area to see those moments with you and your family. And now that you've got your first, pro debut, you got the first bout under your belt. Are you excited to get back in the ring? What's the anticipation like? Because I think after you get that first win, you're like, I can go next weekend, can't you?
Yeah. Actually, I know Morones, he's going to have another event on August. Mm-hmm. So as soon as I stepped out of the ring, one of my friends, they were like, yeah, he already put you down for August 20th, which is the next time he's going to have a little event there. So we're just waiting to see if there's an opponent at 118. I'm not fighting anymore at 122. I couldn't make the 122 weight. I always stuck to 118. So we're fighting at 118.
Man, that's kind of an exclusive here, because I didn't know that you were primarily fighting at 118. I was just assuming it was at the 122. But now that we know that, going into August, is there a specific opponent you are looking at? Is there, a specific boxer that you're thinking, okay, this would make for a great debut? Because TMB Promotions, they tend to put on a really good card. So I can pretty much guarantee that Rick's going to do anything and everything he can to give you the best opponent and make it a great bout. But is it kind of where the cards fall, or do you actually have somebody in mind that you're looking at?
I don't have anybody in mind that I'm looking at right now that it's my weight and is fighting here in San Antonio or just around. It's just whoever wants to fight, then I guess we'll get it going.
There you go. Mm-hmm. So Devany, coming off of that pro debut, getting the victory, you just went 5 rounds with me. I don't have a black eye. I don't have a fat lip. I'm safe. So I didn't get knocked out. Everything went smooth. And I am just, I'm grateful that you were able to give us the opportunity to talk to us and get you, like I said, 5 rounds with you on these 5 questions. We got to know you a little bit more. We're looking forward to covering you a whole lot more in the future, especially with August coming up. If you're going to be on that card, we are certainly going to be looking to go out there. But before we go, this is your time to shine. You want to give a shout out to anybody out there? You got a lot of fans after what I saw.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you to you for having me here with you guys today. It means a lot. And I want to give a shout out to just my family and my coach. They've really helped me become who I am right now in the sport and out of the sport as well. They're like the real MVP for sure. Good job.
And that's, again, thank you for having, giving us the opportunity to having you on. It was an honor to watch you fight. We're looking forward to very, very, very many more times to see you in the ring. And I'm pretty confident this isn't going to be your only victory. I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting a lot more soon. That is 5 rounds with Devany Cuevas. She said she's going to be fighting again in August. So fingers crossed that does happen. If she is on the card for TMB Promotions, we will be helping promote that as well for Rick, as well as Devany. You'll find us out there at the TMB Promotions again in August coming up. But until then, Devany, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much, sir. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
That is Devany Cuevas. This is 5 Rounds with Sweep the League, Rudy Campos Jr. Until we see y'all again.